Welcome to Tabletop Topics. I'm your host, Jeph.
And of course, Jeph. Guys, if you want to catch and watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. We also have our YouTube channel, one word, Tabletop Topics, our Triple T's Clips channel, and our TikTok channel. So if you click on the link, it'll take you directly to the episodes. And of course, we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and of course, leave us a comment. Again, guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. Let's jump right into it. I just gotta get a swig of water.
Wow. You heard the countdown, and this man said, "Oh yeah, this is a great time. This is a great time to
yes, sir.
Chug some water."
Yes, sir.
I'm dead, man. So I heard you were feeling old today, man.
Yeah, man. It's another school year, so it's like, damn.
Well, it got you reminiscing about the school days?
It's already starting again. So that's just weird to me that it's we're at
right, because what was it, like the longer you live, like each segment of your life feels shorter and shorter and shorter.
Yeah, it's like we were told, once you hit 21, then stuff starts moving forward,
right,
pretty significantly.
Time
fast.
speeds up.
Yes.
Time speeds
yes.
up. No, but that's facts though.
Yeah.
That's facts. I don't know why that's like why our brains.
It moves fast and slow at the same time. Like, we started this way back when, and it's like, damn, we've been doing this for a year now. I know that's not,
almost 2 now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Exactly, because we officially started
April of last year.
April 24th of last year. So now it's like literally the countdown too. It's like, damn, I've been out of school for a while.
Jeph covering that Mr. Clean forehead. What's up, Vic?
Hey, man, I'm just trying to make sure that grease.
You already know it. Vic's in the chat. He comes through with the roast.
He's
what?
Like, bro, he's like, everybody knows you're already bald, sir.
Vic doesn't say hello. He flames your ass, boy. Man. No, but that's facts, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. What do you think about?
Damn. Well, I don't miss the bullying.
That's tough. I feel
the struggle's real.
I feel that.
The struggle's real with that. But no, I really did enjoy, because I would say 11th and 12th grade of transferring to the new school was literally the best. It was brand new. All the students.
And the whole school was indoors.
Yes, the whole school was indoors. You had no signal on your cell phone.
It was like TV.
Yeah.
It was like the TV, because the school we went to prior to Jeph coming out here, like everything was outdoors, like all the classrooms.
Yep, all that stuff like that.
Yeah, outdoors. Well, it wasn't outside of a room. It's just the building wasn't all in one. Confinement? I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, it's like when you in middle school where you had the portables. They were started barely.
No, that's because the school was just poor. Yeah.
I thought they said they ran out of places.
They didn't. They weren't giving the school any funding, so
to build more classes.
Right. And
that was school.
Mm-hmm. And that was until like my senior year. Mm-hmm. They finally gave the Immokalee chump change.
Oh, are they still using it?
Of course, they have to. They have to.
Utilize it.
You know what I'm saying?
No, man, but no, it's just wild, because I'm like, damn, you already got the class of 2024 with only 6 more months of school left, and then they're gonna graduate, and it's just gonna be another short.
When you
summer.
put it that way, damn.
Yes, bro. That's
Wait,
what
did you
saying.
really say 6 more months? Bullshit.
Well, you got 4 months of this year, and
class of 2024 just literally started.
The seniors.
Just literally started.
Yeah, but they graduate May?
Jeph, 6 months from now, please tell me.
Was it 6 months from now?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one who said it. Oh, well, count now. This is your chance. This is your chance. Come on, tell me. What's 6 months from
9
now?
months from now. Plus 5.
Oh,
Shit.
man.
Yeah. Remember what you were saying?
Go ahead. Vic said this is what happens when you get old.
Yes, Alzheimer's.
I'm too young for that.
I'm remembering it differently.
You're too young for that.
Shit. No, but yeah, man. It's like I said, it's just different because I graduated in 2009. That was like a decade and some change ago.
That boy aged cheddar, man. Go ahead.
Yep.
Jeez.
No, I'm aging like fine wine, sir.
Damn. Oh, damn.
That's nuts,
That's
right?
a different time.
And then just me imagining the class that I graduated with, and then of course the old friends from Immokalee that I had. It's like, damn, we're all going to turn 33 this year. It's nuts.
And your birthday's next month too, right?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. Yeah.
What we doing for that?
Nothing.
Nothing. You gonna put icy hot on your kneecaps?
My kneecaps aren't bad.
Cheers to another year, knees. Thanks for keeping me up.
I seem to remember that you, Mom, and everybody else in the family have bad
Oh
knees.
yeah, absolutely. My knees are terrible.
Okay, exactly.
Well, I fucked up my knees when I was younger. I
Yeah.
fucked up my elbow and my knees when I was younger, playing sports and of course not taking care of myself.
Yeah.
But hey,
You didn't know about all that stuff. Like,
consequences.
yeah. Turmeric and vitamins and shit. So, I mean, it is what it is.
I know. I felt immortal, bro. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
But I remember when I used to get shin splits freshman year of football.
How'd that work out? How was freshman year football?
It was shit. It was shit.
Really?
I was severely out of shape.
Well, that's the point. You're supposed to get in shape. That's why I was freshman.
Well.
Me, I'm just crazy. Me personally, it was like when I did lacrosse, right? My first year of lacrosse,
Yeah.
I was completely out of shape. Lacrosse started like in winter.
Mhm.
Winter through spring.
So dry air.
Dry, cold
Mhm.
air. We're running marathons, man. It was insane. I remember first time we got the pads on for lacrosse. I think it was like 32 degrees outside.
Mhm.
And for us, Florida, that's pretty cold. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
That's pretty cold.
Yeah.
So the air was dry. We finally got full pads on, and we're just trying to get the morning conditioning right before we start individual practice and stuff. And they got us running hundreds, and hundreds is you run the field front and back. That counts as one.
Mhm.
And you're supposed to do that 20 times. And the first one has to keep going as long as the last one hasn't finished. So if you didn't finish, everyone who's before you has to keep going until you finish. And in the end, they hate you. They fucking hate you.
What?
And the mission, the mission being a fat kid in school,
Yep.
don't be last. Especially in any physical activity.
And you're always last.
Don't be last.
The
Bro, there was a kid fatter than me and I was last. I was still last.
Yeah, I got.
I was
Well,
still
it was like suicides in freshman football. 'Cause
Right.
They're like, remember, freshman football, all you're gonna do is run.
It's just
That's
the
literally
condition.
all you're gonna do. And literally, not only was I late, well, because I forgot my shorts.
Oh, punishment.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily punishment. It was like, it wasn't necessarily the first day of practice because, they start in the summer for the freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever is started in the summer already got their pads and all that stuff like that. And whoever comes when school starts again, that's when they have to work for their gear. Because what they told us is you had to work for your stuff. You had to work for your gear. So anybody that didn't have any gear, you had to bring your own cleats and you had to have either shorts and a regular t-shirt. So basically that's what I did. I left them at home and Mom had to bring it. So I finally got it. I said, sorry, coach, I'm late. I forgot my stuff. He literally was like, what are you doing? Run into the locker room.
Right.
Run into the locker room. I started running into the locker room. He's like, change right. He didn't yell at me in the locker room. He's like, you didn't get your ass in the locker room and change right now. I changed, came right back out. All right, we're going to start doing suicides. I'm like, bro, what?
Yep. You didn't even get
I'm
a
sitting there
chance
doing
all discombobulated. He just made you, he just gassed your ass up, boy. And then he said, oh, you tired now? Bet. You tired now? Bet.
No, so I literally get there. I'm sitting there breathing because you know me, my fat ass has never done a day of workout in my life.
Times, sir, I wear tight shirts to make my fat look like muscles. I'll think out here in these streets. Yeah, that's wild.
Shit.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
man. So me sitting there dying, bro. And then he's like, all right, we're about to do suicides. I'm like, what is that?
I couldn't.
After Jeph, I kid you not. So we did the suicides. Of course, I was last because me being overweight as fuck and have no
Comes with the territory, bro.
breathing
It comes
none
with
of
the,
that shit.
It comes with the territory.
None of that shit. So me not having any. After we're done doing the 20 suicides, then we do up downs. I'm like, my ass can't even jump, and you want me to do up
I
downs?
can't do a push up. I can't jump. The only thing I can do is pause, go down.
You what?
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. But I mean, I passed out the first day. I'm not gonna lie. They had to take me to the locker room, shower, and douse me in cold water because
You too.
Yeah,
I feel it.
yeah.
Yeah.
and then they
Yep.
they bought me a Powerade when Powerade machines were a thing.
I
So,
blacked out. Blacked
You
out. at
blacked
the same-
out?
I blacked out.
I just had to lay down.
No, I blacked out because right after we finished running, I completed it. That was the thing. I was like, all right, I'm last already. Might as well just finish it. I don't want to be last and then not even finish. You know what I'm saying? So I finished it, and then he let us go get water. And, you know, it's like, it's not even a fountain or anything or a fucking, what do you call those? The little cooler dispensers?
Oh, the
We
Gatorade.
didn't even have them. Nope, there was a water hose right by, right outside.
And it was cold.
Right outside the
So you
field
had to
house.
wait
Right. So water hose right outside the field house, and we're just dousing ourselves. And I'm waiting in line, like heaving. I'm trying to grasp
You're like,
every molecule of air, bro. I'm just like,
why
shit.
do us big people do this? We close our eyes thinking that it's gonna help.
Because we look into God so He can deliver us some fresh oxygen. What the fuck? What the hell?
We close our eyes and like,
What the
like
hell?
it's gonna do anything.
Oh, it's crazy.
Bro, you heaving.
So I'm
to
just
death.
like, I'm heaving, and I can't even stand up, so I squat. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I can't even squat. So I sit down, and I just regress, and I just laid on my back, helmet on, pads on, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna close my eyes. Little did I know I was out for like 5 minutes. Bro.
You
I
what?
was out for I was in and out for 5 minutes.
Damn. Did they call 911?
They was really about to call 911.
Damn.
Bro. That shit was crazy.
No, me.
But I showed up the next day.
Yeah.
They're like, coach pulled me aside and he's like, do you want to do this? I was like, damn, I'm a glutton. I'm a glutton.
Oh my
What
God.
the fuck?
Because you were no longer in band, right? So
No.
So you might.
I was like, I'm a glutton.
oh man.
I'm a glutton for punishment,
That's
bro.
nuts.
So I was like, all right, sure. Showed up the next day and I ran.
Yeah.
And I showed up the next day and I ran.
Yeah. Did the same thing, man.
And then I ran.
Did the same
And then
thing.
I ran. And then we had our first game. He didn't put me in. I came the next day and I ran.
Uh-huh.
And I practiced and I ran and I practiced and I ran.
You think he was just trying to make sure you lose weight first before anything else?
Bro, you got to be in shape, man.
Yeah. No, I feel it, man. I
You
feel
got to
it.
be in shape. It's like with soccer.
Yeah.
You're just
You're
it's
constantly running.
constantly
It's
running.
it's a cardio sport.
High cardio.
Mhm.
High endurance.
At least between
You know what I'm
football, you get to take breaks. You
Right.
Get to, yeah.
And I lost an insane amount of weight.
Mhm.
I lost an insane amount of weight.
No, it was the same thing with me, man. Even though I passed out the first day, coach was surprised I came back, and then came back again, and then came back again. See, the issue was when it took about maybe three weeks to a month for me to get used to the cardio part, but
Mhm.
then I started having shin splits because there was so much. I was like, when I was running, it was hitting.
Ooh.
Yeah, shin splits. Remember?
Right.
I used to get shin splits because I was so heavy. So I would get every time after practice, I would have pain in my knees on my shins all the time. That's how come it was
Jeez.
difficult for me to run. most of the time. And then I remember I had to go to the doctor one practice, and then I finally earned my pads. I had to go to the doctor once, because I had the whole shin split thing, because I was having issues, because I went to the nurse's office about that same day. Didn't show up to practice, came the next day, lost my pads. Because they're like, if you miss a day of practice, we take away your pads.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it's basically ground zero. Had to re-earn.
So you guys were like fighting for
a spot. Yes.
A spot.
Yes,
I
basically.
get that.
So it was literally ground zero, start all over again. But no, man, it was that was my freshman year of football. Needless to say, but then I remember that they were trying to bring back the whole not Panther Show choir, the choir for like high school. At the time, but it couldn't work because most of the students that were in choir in middle school all played sports and did some after school activities, so it was difficult to meet up. So, but no, man, that was freshman year, but I would say junior and senior year were my best years, because that's when you and I started working out.
That's facts. Mm-hmm. Wait, was that the first stint, or This was before I graduated, right?
Yes, because I was still in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I was still in high school. Remember?
That's when it was hitting up maxed out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Trying to look all macho man for like the ladies back in the day.
What the fuck? You know, I think actually, that don't even matter.
What?
That don't even matter.
What doesn't matter?
No, because I was like, I was gonna be like, the thing that actually got me into working out was after I got kicked out of band and they put me in weight training. I was like, fuck it, I'll lift some weights.
Yeah, same thing too.
I was like, fuck it, I'll lift some weights.
Because I know, because what happened was when I transferred to East Lee, and 11th grade they put me in weightlifting, because I decided not to do football, so they put me in weightlifting. So I did that. When we were in weightlifting on Wednesdays, what the football coach would do was say we'd have to run around the track. And
what, to get credit for the day?
Yeah. Because remember what I told you? He says, I don't care if you lift or not, because he literally just sat there with his tobacco under his whatever. And
wait, who the fuck coach you had?
Bro, he was
tobacco.
Bro, that man, I don't know where he was from, but yeah, that man had a tobacco thing in his lip all the time. But he was a football coach, but he literally told us that I don't care if you lift weights or not. Just remember, at the end there's gonna be a test. So if you don't pass the test, then you fail the class. So essentially, what he was doing, on Tuesdays he would have us run.
Really?
And I'd be wheezing. So when we started going to the gym, what did
that's why?
Yes.
Ah.
So when we started going to the gym, the first 45 minutes were on the treadmill. Then
so you had to actually be in shape to pass that class?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. They ain't give a fuck. With me, they ain't give a damn.
Yeah, you thought it was just going to be, weightlifting.
Nope, they didn't
nah,
give a damn.
most of these people were talking. They weren't doing shit. They weren't even focused on anything like that. So what I said was, all right, got the gym membership. I put you under my account because you weren't old enough. And then, of course, we started doing it. We started working out every night. We did 40 minutes on the treadmill. And then after that, what was it, 35, another 40 minutes on weights. So, and we focused on a lot of things every single night, but that literally what it was, like, you had to be in shape in order to pass the class. And then most of the students there weren't.
Damn, for me, boy.
It was just fun time.
Bro, just put on a video. So you just show up. As long as you were in your gym clothes.
Yeah.
That's it. You got attendance.
Nah, we went to locker room changing our gym clothes.
Nah, that's wild. Every day was free time, and it was supposed to say the class was supposed to be weight training, but no one did absolute shit. All the girls were on their phone talking.
Bum training.
All the girls were on the phone talking. All the dudes were just playing basketball or something like that. Me, I was like, I'm gonna lift some weights. It was me and Watson. Watson
I
had to
remember
lift
Watson.
weights because he was on the football team. He was actually on.
I remember
varsity.
Watson. Because he was a varsity when I was a freshman.
So like he actually had to lift weights because coach was always watching his ass. He's like, I told you to do weight training so you could train out during school and shit like that. It's like not to fuck around. So.
Yeah, and that's what got me into it too, especially with weight training. I started 8th grade middle school. They would literally let us weight lift with all the high schoolers and the freshmen and the senior varsity team, because they had a gym set in the locker room. So that was pretty neat. Yeah, man, that's kind of what it was at that time. But the one question what?
What? Hold on. Let's see what Vic says. Vic says
The Wolf Among Us or
Vic says, yeah.
Outlast 2.
I need y'all opinion. Wolf Among Us or Outlast 2? Jeph, this is your forte. Help a brother out.
So my question to you, Vic, is have you played The Wolf Among Us?
Has Vic played The Wolf Among Us?
Yeah, that's my question. Has he played The Wolf Among Us? Because the first game that I tried to let him use, because I think GameCon is going on right now. So
oh right, GameCon is going on.
Yeah, so they
now.
just released a trailer for Modern Warfare 3, and I'm guessing he just saw The Wolf Among Us and Outlast 2. But the thing is, I'm biased because I haven't played Outlast 1. So for me to say The Wolf Among Us, it'd be biased. But
What did he say? He said no, sir. He hasn't played The Wolf Among Us.
yes,
Bro has not played Wolf. So you want to kind of give him some?
I did the whole thing.
That's tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
Oh, that's tough.
I wonder what you were doing, buddy.
You want to run that by again?
You want to run that by again?
Played the very beginning of Outlast when I was high. Then I never touched it. What is Outlast a horror game?
Mm-hmm.
Have you played it?
So I think Outlast is when this guy goes and looks for his daughter. And it's like this. Hold on. Let me. Outlast. Oh, no, it's not. Hold on. It's 2013 first-person survival horror video game developed and published by Red Barrels. The game revolves around a freelance investigative journalist, Miles, who decides to investigate a remote psychiatric hospital named Mount Massive Asylum, located deep in the mountains of Lake County in Colorado. So, and now they just released Outlast 2. But like I said, I can't really give you my opinion on that, Vic, because I didn't play the first one. But I'm pretty sure Outlast would be a good game.
Outlast 2 yesterday, and The Wolf Among Us is on sale.
All right, go ahead and go for it, man.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let me know. Play it. Let me know. It should be a good game. But back to what I was gonna ask you is, you were literally born 4 days before the new year. All these 94 babies are turning 29, and you're still gonna be 28.
I hate that. That's so stupid.
Shit, and all the 95 babies are turning 28, and you're still 28.
That's crazy.
How long has it been since you've been out of school, man?
Shit. This year? Well, out of school or high school?
High school.
Okay, because I graduated 20.
Yeah, well, because everybody really separated after.
Right. I've been out of high school since 2013.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like, I don't really.
It's just like a memory.
Right. I don't miss it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't miss it.
Why do you think that was like your worst year?
I didn't like. I don't know.
People.
No. I loved people. I just didn't like what it was based on. What the relationships in the school were based on.
Would you like to dissect?
I actually made more friends outside of school. Like when I got my job at Publix, rather than in school.
What do you mean based on?
I don't know, just the what the relationships were based off of, like friendships and stuff like that. I don't know.
Superficial.
Yeah, it was
TV bullshit.
It was weird. Yeah, I don't know. People tried to emulate a lot what they saw on television.
Yeah,
and it was just like, who gives a fuck?
It's not real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't give a fuck about all that. You know, so I just kind of, like I said, showed up take tests, you know,
sleep.
Graduate, because I knew what I wanted to do.
So you're on autopilot the entire time.
Pretty much.
That's nuts.
Absolutely, pretty much. I feel like those one point in time I was just kind of sitting in class, or something like that, and then like, I don't know. I felt like I autopiloted the whole school year. I'm like, damn, school's already over. I could do this one more year and then I'm out. And I think most of it was because I had kind of finished most of my classes ahead of time. So, you know.
Do you ever feel like that you didn't belong in any group? Like, so you, like during lunch?
I knew everybody everywhere.
Of course you did.
I was cool with everybody everywhere.
You're an introverted extrovert?
Yep. I was cool with everybody everywhere. That's literally what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter what it was. I was just cool with everybody everywhere. Because I always wanted to know shit, you know, and I could kind of be the guy to talk about everything. Your treason against the Republic will forever be remembered, Jeph.
Can you elaborate on that, sir?
Yeah. What are we talking about? I hope you're not talking about some cult, Vic. We ain't joining no fucking cults.
No, we ain't doing that.
We ain't joining no cults, bro.
Sir, we're black. We don't do that.
We don't do culty.
This is why we're still alive.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's like when a dice cube tells you to.
Yeah, I don't know, man. 10 years out, like, it's not really. I don't know. I don't care about that. I feel like most of the shit I care about was everything after high school. Because, like, I knew at some point in high school, like, this isn't the peak of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Remember, I have this whole
plan in your head?
I don't know.
Or you're just going with the flow?
I was just kind of going with the flow, doing what I had to do to get the fuck out.
Damn.
Because, like, even when I was in high school and that's when I really started, like, traveling and going to Naples and, you know, hanging out with kids from out of town that I didn't even know. Just hanging out with random kids that I didn't know, and then we ended up becoming friends, and we went to different things and saw different things, and it was just like, oh, I gotta come back to school and talk to these kids who think
everything in the Immokalee is everything.
Everything, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the peak of everything. And it's like, you don't know what it is out there.
Bias, blasphemy. Hey, unfortunately, that's what it is, sir. I am biased because, like I said, I've only played The Wolf Among Us. I can't speak for the other video game. At least I'm being honest. I ain't sugarcoating it or lying to you. So that's how you gotta look at it, bro. But and thanks for the thumbnail for our GTA lifestyle video. Yeah, if you guys watch this, if you want to go check it out, it's different. But probably start trying to do more crazy things with that in the future.
Oh, with the thumbnails?
The thumbnails,
absolutely.
Yeah. We gotta stop being basic with it.
Stop putting our ugly bugs.
I think people are tired of seeing.
They get tired of seeing our face.
Oh, is that the same angle? Oh, is that the same Spider-Man poster? Didn't you guys do that last week? I seen the movie thing here right there. Oh, didn't you do the Star Wars already? Yeah.
No.
Now we'll start taking it in the kitchen now.
Oh, we finally cracked into Black Mirror last night, season 5. What are your thoughts on that, man? That was pretty interesting. Because remember, that shit had me on my... It didn't have me on my toes. Because I was like, there's only 2 possibilities. Okay, it kind of had me on my toes.
Jeff, it had you on your toes.
It had me on my toes.
When something had you on toes, you talk a lot.
I assumed a lot of outcomes.
Yeah.
I assumed a lot of outcomes for how the episode was going to end. And it was a mixture of both.
I had 2. It was either real or not.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Either she was crazy or it wasn't. But...
Because she said her mom was crazy.
To test it, though, I said, if you're going to destroy the world, then do it and prove to me.
But then you're dead.
But then they actually did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, like,
you want to go to Oblivion? Sure, why not?
But who would want to live in Oblivion? Could you imagine what Oblivion... The way he described it...
The lonely, dark void of...
It's a void. No light, no sound.
No sight, no nothing.
You understand how that feels like, Jeff?
No, and I don't. I know they have a building in
the sensory deprivation?
Yes.
Bro, I be delivering to... It's called something spa. Where they do, like, sensory deprivation therapy and shit like that. The owner gave me a 20% discount off of my first, 3 visits? And I've been thinking about that. I might go do some sensory deprivation training.
Oh, because you're delivering. I like how they always give.
Right, they be bro. They
So
fucking,
nice to deliver.
They love
What's
the
going
fucking
on?
bro. Oh my
They see,
gosh, man.
it's like you have. It's like when you get pulled over by a cop and the cop sees you wearing a Publix uniform. They're like, "Ah, you're right."
You coming home from Publix?
Yeah, you get away with it.
You could be my meat cutter the next day.
exactly.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How about you see me? You just gave me a fat old ticket.
Yeah.
And then I'm the one cutting
I'm
your
gonna
meat.
butcher it.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh shit.
That'd be crazy. I'll give you the fucking old moldy rotten piece. I'll get the New York strip that we found under the cooler the other day. What the fuck?
Blow off the mold and
Yep, wash that bitch. What the fuck?
Take it off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll triple wrap that bitch.
No, but that's like based off of the stories that you've been telling me. It's like everywhere you deliver to, like people treat you right. Because I'm guessing you guys, like I said, you guys are the Publix of Amazon's like the Publix.
Don't say that.
The only reason why I say that is because all the videos of you guys gently putting down their packages and dusting.
You got to. What the fuck? Why? Why would you assault someone's package?
Because you hate your job.
Dude, okay. Now put yourself in the customer's point of view.
I already know that.
All right, so you want someone to be stomping on your fucking
Hell no, I
package.
don't.
All right, because they hate their job. Why? Why am I going to do that? If I don't want that done to me, why the fuck am I going to do that?
Yeah, I feel it.
That's terrible. See, now FedEx, and UPS, I don't know. They're already driving box trucks with no AC, bro.
What is this man saying? I can't
I'll be
read.
pissed as fuck. Vic says, completely off topic, but I feel like Jeph would be at Publix in his 60s talking about back in my day, Publix used to care about us. Now we're just numbers. Bro,
We've always been numbers.
you always been numbers.
Before George died, we've always been numbers.
You always been numbers.
That's how you
What the
gotta
fuck?
look at it. And nah, I ain't gonna be in my
In
60s
any
at
corporation, in
Publix.
any corporation,
Yes, sir.
you are a number.
You're literally a profiting tool.
If
for
you're
them.
assigned a badge and an ID,
Mhm.
you're a number.
You're a number. Yeah.
You're a number.
Yep.
That's how they distribute payroll. They don't say, hey, we need to send Victor's money. Nope. We need to send employee 51739 blah, 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 blah. So-and-so's money.
Yep.
You know
That's
what I'm
all
saying?
it is. That's how you gotta look at it, man. That's all you gotta look at it. And nah, I ain't gonna be there till 60. Hell no.
Nah, get the fuck out.
Hell no. I ain't gonna be there.
Get the fuck out. No.
Nope. Hell no.
Nope.
What my brother said.
Nope. Don't look back.
Nah. But
Don't look back.
yeah, no, for me with the whole Black Mirror thing, going back to what we were talking
Mhm.
about, I never watched it.
Not even one season, bro.
Never seen one season.
And I've been recommending it to you since like 2020.
You've been
bro.
trying to get me to watch it. I was going into it.
You don't like the mind fuck shit? You don't like all that?
No, I don't have
Mess
an
with
issue
your
with
brain?
it. It's just
It's just what? Come on, man.
I see it and then I just glaze over it. Like, look what happened. It's the same thing with you and Ragnarok. It's been 3 years. You still haven't watched it.
Wait, you recommended me Ragnarok?
Yes, twice. When season 1 came out, I said, Jeph, it's good. Then season 2 came out. Jeph, season 2's out. It's even better than season 1. Now 3's coming out, and you still haven't watched it. That's what I'm saying. I recommend it to you, but it's like you glaze over it. But then if we sit down and watch it together, then you're like, oh shit, this is good. How long did it take me to get you to watch Stranger Things, Jeph? 4 seasons. 3 seasons came out, and 4 was about to come out.
Right, because I thought it was going to be over. I didn't want to keep waiting years.
Yeah.
Years. He said, Jeph has yet to watch Sopranos. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, he's still.
He tried to get you to watch Sopranos?
Yeah, he's still trying to get it. Dude, my ex tried to get me to watch Sopranos too.
You don't like it? You don't like what is that mafia shit?
Yeah, I watch it. They literally use real locations from New Jersey and New York City, so they jump back and forth. So I kind of was maybe on episode 4 or 5 of the first season, but it just takes a minute.
Bro says Stranger Things is shit.
He obviously hasn't watched it.
He ain't never watched
He ain't
it.
watched
It always be the ones who ain't never
Who
watching
said that?
nothing.
Who said that too? Your boy Michael. Your
Yeah.
boy Michael said the same thing.
Bruh,
He
it
hadn't even
always
watched
be
it.
the ones who don't be watching shit.
Oh yeah, it's not
We
good.
saying shit is shit.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So
Make it make sense.
yes, exactly. So, but you showed me that one episode. It was actually very intriguing because remember I was trying to watch One Piece, but then I kept looking over. I was watching. Then I was looking up. Then I'm like, fuck it. Let me just watch this. And then I liked it. No, I like the how it makes you think. You see what I'm saying? The mindfuckery of it, because it's like, what decision you put yourself in that person's shoes, and you're like, what decision would you make based off of whatever the story is? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it. So it's like,
No, I feel that.
no, you didn't watch it.
I feel that.
You
You
didn't
said
watch it.
I don't like it. What do you mean you don't like it?
Bro, you're the same person that says Spider-Man 3 is better than 2. Stop playing. Yes, I'm bringing that up. Poo shit.
Spider-Man 3 is better. Nah, no way.
Fuck
You're
outta
trolling.
Fuck out of here.
You're trolling.
You're a plant.
Bruh. Mike don't be playing shit either and says it's trash. Cough. World at war.
Exactly. That's what Mike said. Mike said it was trash, and look what happened. It ended up being good. But no, man. And that's the thing. You played that first episode, even though it was a new season. But I asked you, are the old seasons connected? And you're like, no, they're kind of just random episodes. But then you said something about the guy being ruler of the world or something like that.
Right, the guy that she was trying to actually stop.
Yeah.
Because the demon could kind of show her
The future.
the future or visions of what's going on in people's lives and
Mhm.
shit like that. And the politician that she wanted to kill, he showed her the vision, and it flashed through the entire
To 2006. I believe,
history of
what he's gonna do.
right, and that included some episodes of Black Mirror.
That's what I was saying, and that's why I say, well, did it ruin the entire
No.
thing for me?
Nah.
And
Because they passed by so quick, you wouldn't even
Gotcha.
recognize it.
Gotcha. Well, and that's why I said I got to. Now I'll go back and start watching each season, because if it's similar or close to like that,
Right.
then I'll definitely like it. But no, I didn't have any issues with it, man. Like, I really didn't. It's a really good show. It's a really good show, just for me watching it for the first time, because me, I'm a story person. I like
Right.
to dissect it, and it's like like he was saying, the talisman wouldn't choose you if you weren't corruptible.
Oh, it's like Love, Death, and Robots. Just think of that format. Or it's like
Season 2 is hot
sci-fi.
garbage.
Right.
Hot garbage. There was only 5 episodes, and it was hot garbage. And then they came out with 3, and it was a masterpiece. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Wait, season 2 also had less episodes, right?
Yes.
I feel that. I think that was just all the whole funding. Same thing with I stand by my statement. Spider-Man 3 is better. Terrible.
Garbage.
Terrible.
That's why you're not a movie watcher.
Mhm.
I'm the expert here, so I'm not listening to you.
Oh man, he's the captain of the minority camp of
Yep.
Spider-Man lovers.
You can sit in your dark corner and play your violin and tell yourself that it's good, but it's hot garbage.
What did what's his name? Eddie Brock?
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Brock. Please, God, kill
Kill
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Fuck outta here.
Please. God, please
Yeah.
kill Spider-Man. I hate him.
Yeah, hot garbage.
I hate him. Kill Spider-Man, please, God.
Yeah. So, but no, Love, Death, and Robots was very good, and then of course season 2 was literally mid. Like, it took them 2 years to come out with it, but they did not do a good job. I didn't like it. And then of course season 3 came out, and it was amazing. Season 3 was amazing. So that I definitely watched, and of course we didn't have any issues with that.
Oh, excuse me for being a historian.
Oh no, history I love, because it always has mysteries and shit like that. But Spider-Man is
We
not,
can judge it objectively.
Exactly.
Regardless, even if it chronologically it plays into the broader multiverse.
Yes,
and it is important
Yes.
to the timeline.
they connected it when they came
You know
out
what
with
I'm saying?
No Way Home.
Right, but objectively, it's a boop movie.
Yep, it's hot garbage.
It's boop. And wait, Sandman got away?
Yep,
Wasn't Sandman killing motherfuckers?
yep.
That's
The gun went off. Oh yeah,
That's
you pulled the trigger back.
Did you kill my uncle? What the fuck?
Right there.
What the fuck? You just killed my uncle and I let you get away.
Yep, because I'm Spider-Man.
That's wild.
I'm Spider-Man.
Batman. You remember that? Baman Piderman?
One question I got for you: if you can pick anything from when you were a teenager in high school, what would you say would be your best moment?
Damn.
Or do you want to pick your top 3?
If I could pick a memory from high school.
Do you want it to be good or bad, or doesn't matter? Doesn't
No,
matter?
no, no. Well, you said best moment.
Yeah,
not
best
worst.
moment. Yeah. Okay, we'll do a best, and then we'll do your worst.
Oof.
I know you got a lot of worst, but you got to choose the worst of the
No,
worst.
I'll just do best moments.
Okay, all right.
We'll keep the crypt close on that. But best moment, I would probably say. Jeez. When I joined robotics club.
They had that?
That was the first year.
Oh, your last year, but first year for robotics?
No, my first year was my freshman year. No, sophomore year.
Okay, so you had 3 more years.
Right.
And you only did it for 1 year?
I did it for 3.
Wow. Did they have any scholarships or anything?
Nope, it just started. There wasn't a lot of funding. But now it's like they're like national
tech school across the
street.
street.
Right. They're a national team and stuff like that. They compete in robot wars. Yeah, it's crazy
That's
shit.
nuts.
It's crazy shit. But yep, I joined it when it first started. I guess that was fun. I learned a little bit about building robots, programming them, error checking, blah blah blah. That was fun. I'd say my best moment would probably mostly be senior year.
Oh, of course, yeah. You have the most fun. You're like the leaders of the school now, and you're like.
It's not even that. I don't want to lead none of these motherfuckers.
Lead them straight to the.
I didn't give a fuck. What I need to lead? Fucking. What the hell? What the hell?
Shit.
It's just I was just doing so much extracurricular shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, most of the fun I had was outside of school. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of showed up to school to do what I needed to do.
And then you worked on the weekends too, right?
Worked on the weekends. And then, if I got out of school early, I'd probably hang out with someone or go to a club or something like that. You know what I'm saying? What was it? It was like the under 18 during that time. So like if you were 17 and under, you could get in to these little clubs that these kids were hosting down in Naples. A lot of them were just kind of renting their parents' boat thing hangars and shit, and then we just do a whole bunch of shit.
That's what's up, Vic. Hanging out with the homies.
Hanging with the homies, even though what was going through.
They're going through a lot of shit.
No,
Yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah.
Respect to that.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
It's always good to have homies, bro.
Yeah.
Always good to have homies. No, but I feel that.
Mm.
Feel that. Is there another good moment? Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. For me, I would honestly say it was senior year too, because not only was I in better and healthier shape, I lost what 50 pounds at that point, because I think I was at 325. I went down to 250. Better shape. I was the first time ever joining Key Club, because they said we needed a extracurricular. They said we needed hours in order to graduate. So I was graduating, but I didn't have the hours. So I joined Key Club, and that's the first time I met Leo, because I had him in science class, and that was the only. I think it was science class, and that's where that's when he was trying to recruit people, because he joined Key Club. He was in Key Club in a different school before he transferred to that one, and then it was just going on the trips. We went to Key Club Convention in Orlando. We went to what's it called? We did the concession stands and all that stuff like that.
Right, I forgot you were in a bunch of clubs and shit.
All that shit was fun, man. Yeah. For me, it was because I would my entire high school from 9, 10, and 11, I did nothing. I literally just went to school, went home, went to school, went home. And then I meet my buddy Leo, and then which we just finally got back in touch again, and we're gonna be doing an interview with him. I gotta communicate with him and see when we can set it up. But so he'll be on soon. But literally, it was just like that. we literally just chilled out, and then that's where I met Matt, because Leo knew Matt before me. Then of course I met Leo's mom, and then everybody met. It's just there was more than just going to school and going home.
Going home.
Yeah, I was actually having fun outside of school.
I feel that.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So
right, like I said, most of it was outside of school.
Yeah, it was
You know what I'm saying?
really
Like-
fun, and of course prom was completely awesome and different. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
fun.
yeah, it was different. It was different.
That was different. The motherfuckers was shocked when I pulled up with that girl. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's when they realized there's more than just Immokalee
shit
girls
was
that exist in this
crazy.
world. No, that was funny.
They was asking girl, did I pay her to go to prom with me? And I'm like,
That's nuts.
That shit was crazy. I'm like, bruh, just talk to people.
That's it.
It's bigger than this.
It's it.
Yeah.
That's why it kind of sucks when you're like driving through Immokalee sometimes and you see some of the people are still there.
Well, I don't know the situation.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Well, the young
decisions
ones.
they made.
Everybody that I've known, Patrick, Sadat, Joel, what's his name? Like all the other kids, they all left. Sammy,
Right.
not Bleedness. What's his name? Mrs. Devano.
I don't.
What's his name?
I
What
don't
is his
know.
name?
I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna bug me. Jonas.
Jonas.
There, yeah.
Okay.
Started his own garage, moved to Texas. He has 3 kids now. All that stuff like that. Sammy had his first daughter or son about 4 years ago, I believe, 5 years ago. Like, it's just weird because we're all kids, and then when you're like reminiscing through the
Right. Your last memory of them was when you were in high school.
when you're in high school. So
Right.
when I used to have Facebook before, I was never able to go back on again. It's
They
like,
banned your shit.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
They're
for
like,
sure.
oh, you want to leave Facebook? Fuck you. You're never coming
yeah,
back.
we'll
on.
just sell your
Your
information.
number's blacklisted. Your number's
We
you
just
can
sold your
never
information.
sign up for Facebook ever
Yeah,
again.
yeah. That's why they're being sued $725 million because
That's
they
crazy.
sold all their information. So, but no. Ever since I wasn't able to get back on there, after that, it's like, man, it's just, because half of them don't have Instagram. They don't use that. They grew up using Snapchat. They grew up using, in our 20s, it was literally Snapchat, and they grew up using
Instagram.
Instagram. But nobody uses Instagram anymore. More people use Snapchat now. Even Gen Z uses Snapchat a lot, which is weird.
Yeah, I don't understand how that works.
Yeah, I don't get that either. But
But
yeah,
what's the alternative though, right?
yeah, there's no alternative.
Telegram,
Try to give them something new.
Discord. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying?
I want to get myself copyrighted. Want to schedule again. I have more tea, and I know. Yeah, for sure, Vic. Just let us know when you're back, because I know you said you're taking a little trip. So when you come back from your trip, just hit us up or shoot me a text while you're up there, and then we can schedule the next time you can come on. But yeah, man. So it's just reminiscing and little things like that. It's just, I'm like, damn, dude.
Time flies.
Time flies.
Time flies like a motherfucker.
It's about to be 2024 in 4 months.
Ugh! It's just weird.
I know.
It's just
We're
weird.
mummy's age.
Right. I'm my mom's age when she came here, right? When
Yes.
she came to America.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm mom's age when she had me.
Right.
Yeah, so that's...
Right, because she had all of us late.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I mean, that's not considered late, but... But yeah, man, I just thought I'd bring it up. It's just, like I said, it's just reminiscing, not just reminiscing on back in the day. It's just weird looking at it now, and you're like, wow, we're adults.
No, I feel that. And then there's still more.
And there's still more.
Still more to go.
That's how come, like you said, when the guy's like, I just looked in the mirror one day and I saw that I was old.
Yeah, I just woke up,
I just
looked
woke
in
up
the mirror,
and saw I was old. Yeah, he's like, I never realized that. And it's the same thing with me, too. Like, yeah, I know I age every year, but I don't pay attention to
you don't pay attention to it. You feel it sometimes, but it's not like You look at yourself and you look like yourself.
Exactly.
You feel like you are yourself every time you look at yourself.
No matter how old you get.
No matter how old you get.
So it's like for some people, they'll see their 25-year-old self, but they'll be 70, 60 years old. You see what I'm saying? So it's like weird like that, but I don't know.
No, that's facts. That's facts. It's different. It's like how I always say, yeah, I'm 28, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like
time keeps going, man.
Yeah, I feel spry. Like I feel like I can do
besides your
something.
knees. No, another thing I noticed too, like all these Gen Zs have bad knees and hips. I work with 4 of them at the job, and they're always complaining about their knees
Well, because
and their hips.
that's brutal physical labor. What the fuck? Because all I know about Gen Z kids is they're good at TikTok dances. You gotta have good knees. You gotta have good knees to do all that bullshit. What the fuck?
Shit, that's nuts.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But you got any final thoughts, sir, before you head out?
no sirski.
No.
No sirski.
No.
Oh, catch our episode of B&B live tomorrow.
Yeah, don't forget to check that out.
We gotta.
Oh, you're doing it live? Oh, okay.
No.
You just said B&B live tomorrow.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Well. You really? Catch our B&B episode tomorrow.
No, Thursday.
Thursday.
It's alright, guys. I'm managing him.
See, that time is crazy, ain't it? That time is bullshit.
Fast and slow at the same time.
Bruh. Alright, man. Take us home.
Guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. If you want to catch... Oh, one more announcement. We have special guests that's coming on Tuesday. Can't say who they are,
Oh.
but you guys are going to see.
You don't like this.
Yes, it's going to be very interesting. Very interesting
gonna
panel.
like
Very
this.
interesting panel. So we're going to see what's going to happen.
But
But if you want to catch and watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. We also have our YouTube channel, One Word Tabletop Topics, our Triple T's Clips channel, and our TikTok. So if you click on the link, it'll take you directly to the episodes. And of course, we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and of course, leave us a comment. Again, guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. You have a good night, weekend, evening, and day, and we'll see you on Thursday.
see ya. Vic, use some icy hot, bro. See ya.
Yeah, you need Jesus.